African cultures have long used proverbs to teach, guide, and inspire. In today's video, we explore some of the most profound African proverbs on wisdom and uncover the lessons they offer us for everyday life. These short but powerful phrases reflect experiences, observations, and values that help us navigate life's challenges with insight and understanding. Let's go! 1. Knowledge without wisdom is like water in the sand. This means that having knowledge alone is not enough. Wisdom is required to apply knowledge effectively. Just as water poured onto sand disappears without being useful, knowledge without the ability to use it wisely is wasted. So use your knowledge wisely. 2. A man who uses force is afraid of reasoning. Those who rely on violence or coercion often do so because they lack the ability to persuade others through logic and reason. True strength lies in the ability to debate and convince rather than to dominate by force. 3. To get lost is to learn the way. This means that making mistakes or facing difficulties is often the best way to learn. Just as someone who gets lost will eventually figure out the right path, struggling through challenges helps build experience and understanding. Learning comes from exploration, trial, and error. 4. If you close your eyes to facts, you will learn through accidents. This warns that ignoring reality or refusing to acknowledge the truth leads to painful lessons. If someone ignores warnings or facts, they will eventually be forced to learn the hard way, often through failure, mistakes, or misfortune. This encourages us to be open to knowledge and be proactive in learning rather than waiting for consequences to teach us the lesson. 5. Just because the lizard nods his head doesn't mean he's in agreement. This means that appearances can be deceiving. Just because someone seems to be agreeing, nodding, smiling, or staying silent doesn't mean they actually do. People may pretend to agree out of politeness, fear, or strategy. This is a reminder to look beyond surface gestures and understand true intentions. 6. A wise man fills his head before emptying his mouth. This is telling us to think before we speak. A wise person gathers knowledge, reflects, and understands before offering opinions or advice. It suggests that speaking without understanding leads to foolishness, while thoughtful communication is a sign of intelligence and wisdom. 7. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. This means that while education may seem costly, in terms of money, time, or effort, ignorance is far more expensive in the long run. Without knowledge, people make poor decisions, miss opportunities, and face hardships that could have been avoided. The cost of ignorance being poverty, mistakes, and missed chances is far greater than the investment in learning. 8. It is better to live as a lion for one day rather than 100 years as a sheep. This emphasizes the value of bravery, independence, and living with purpose. A lion represents strength, courage, and leadership, while a sheep symbolizes a passive, fear-driven existence. The proverb suggests that a short life lived boldly, with dignity and authenticity, is better than a long life lived in fear, submission, or mediocrity. 9. When deed speaks, words are nothing. Actions carry more weight than words. People may talk a lot, make promises, or give explanations, but what truly matters is what they do. Actions reveal true intentions, credibility, and character, making words unnecessary if deeds already prove the point. 10. A wise person doesn't fall down the same hill twice. This means that a smart person learns from past mistakes and doesn't repeat them. If you trip over something once, it's a mistake. If you do it again, it shows a lack of learning. It encourages growth, awareness, and the ability to adapt to avoid making the same errors in life. As we've seen, African proverbs are more than just words. They are lessons shaped by experience, culture, and the wisdom of generations. True wisdom is not just in knowing these proverbs, but in applying them. Whether facing challenges, making decisions, or seeking personal growth, these timeless sayings remind us to think deeply, act wisely, and learn from every experience. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content. Until next time, stay inspired.